Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Brandi Glanville calls 911, rushed by ambulance to hospital. Brandi Glanville of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fame has been keeping fans up to date after suffering what she believes is a facial parasite. Recently, a recent update shared that the star had been rushed to the hospital. Fans are also taking the time to send their thought and prayers, and even some advice, amid the news. For many fans, Glanville is best known for appearing on various seasons of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's also appeared on The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip and The Traitors. In her personal life, she was married to Eddie Cibrian from 2001 to 2010. Recently, Glanville has been documenting health issues with fans on social media. The star claimed that alleged parasites have caused her to deal with facial disfigurement. Taking to X, Glanville recently shared another health update with fans, revealing that she had called 911 emergency services after having problems moving. In the post, she wrote, "My head and neck would not move for 4 hours this morning. I could not get out of my bed. I called 911, had a lovely trip in the ambulance. Now I am at this amazing place after sitting in a wheelchair in the waiting room for 4 hours." In a follow-up post, Glanville added, "I hate this place, but should be another fun ambulance bill." This post included images of a Kaiser permanent form and what appeared to be Glanville's arm attached to IVs as she lied down in a hospital gown. Earlier this month, Glanville spoke with Us Weekly over the financial toll her attempts to treat her parasite has taken on her. At the time, she shared, "I'm out of funds. I'm out over 6 figures at this point. I don't have the means to go anywhere at this point. I'm online every day, going down a different rabbit hole. It's exhausting. It's all-consuming." As previously reported, Glanville turned to botched star Dr. Terry Dubrow for help. Speaking with Us Weekly, Dubrow noted, "I can tell you something. Brandi has been significantly affected by whatever this mysterious illness is, and I'm trying to help her." At the time, the botched star shared, "People need to give her grace. She's brave and tough, and she's going through a very difficult time." Dubrow added, "I tell her, because we text frequently. I see her ultimately, not too far away, hopefully on the other side of this." He continued, "I think once we get a diagnosis and we get a treatment plan, that we can get on the other side of it." With Glanville's recent update, fans been sharing their sympathies in the comments. A few fans even shared some advice with what they think she should do. Some comments also included, "Girl, get your hands on some ivermectin. It is a cure-all for many things, especially parasites and viruses. I get mine at All Family Pharmacy. Praying for you. You are not alone though. I hope you feel better soon, Brandi. Here in Canada, you have to wait minimum 8 hours just to get a bed, no matter how much pain you are in. It's horrible. How are you today, Brandi Glanville? Prayers for you. I can't imagine how scary that was for you. Hope you are improving and getting answers." Have you also been following this story? Make sure you come back to for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. The moon hung high above Los Angeles, casting a silver sheen over the city's glittering skyline, but the calm belied what was unfolding in the Hollywood Hills. Reality television star Brandi Glanville, known for her fiery presence on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, found herself at the center of a very real and very harrowing moment. One that had nothing to do with drama over dinner parties or tabloid gossip. It was just past midnight when Glanville, 51, reportedly dialed 911 from her home. Neighbors later described hearing a tense but coherent voice as she spoke to emergency dispatchers. The call, while brief, was enough to mobilize first responders. Within minutes, flashing red and blue lights painted her quiet street as an ambulance and patrol car pulled into her driveway. Insiders close to Glanville revealed that she had been experiencing unexplained symptoms throughout the evening. At first, she brushed them off, tingling in her hands, lightheadedness, and a growing pressure in her chest. Like many, she assumed it might be stress, fatigue, or perhaps even dehydration. But as her symptoms intensified, fear crept in. Always one to trust her instincts, Brandi made the call that may have saved her life. Paramedics assessed her at the scene and made the decision to transport her immediately to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. She was alert, but clearly distressed, one EMT who requested anonymity shared. She kept apologizing and saying she didn't want to make a big deal, but we reassured her she absolutely made the right decision. Just another quiet Tuesday evening in Los Angeles. The sun had dipped behind the hills, casting a burnt orange glow over the palm tree-lined streets of the Hollywood Hills. But for Real Housewives alum Brandi Glanville, the night turned into a heart-pounding emergency that left fans, friends, and even frenemies in shock. Around 9:42 p.m., a frantic 911 call was placed from Brandi's hillside home. Sources close to the situation say it was Brandi herself on the line, her voice laced with panic as she described sudden, unexplained symptoms. Within minutes, sirens sliced through the night air. A team of EMTs arrived at the scene, and by 10:03 p.m., Glanville was being wheeled out of her home and into the back of an ambulance, her blonde hair slightly disheveled, eyes wide but alert. Neighbors watched from behind curtains as flashing red and blue lights illuminated the usually peaceful street. "It was surreal," said one local resident who requested anonymity. "We thought it was a fire or maybe a movie shoot. But then we saw Brandi. She looked scared. Whatever happened, it wasn't minor." The incident. While initial details were scarce, a representative for Brandi confirmed late Wednesday morning that the 51-year-old reality star had experienced what was described as a medical emergency involving severe dizziness, numbness in her left arm, and trouble breathing. Paramedics reportedly feared it could be cardiac-related and transported her to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center for immediate evaluation. "She did the right thing calling for help," the rep said in a statement. "It's easy to brush off symptoms, but Brandi knew something wasn't right. She didn't wait, and that probably made all the difference." The incident, though still under investigation, has prompted speculation that stress may have played a role. A star's struggle. Glanville, who first rose to fame as the outspoken, unfiltered ex-wife of actor Eddie Cibrian and quickly became a fan favorite on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has had a tumultuous few years. Between headline-making feuds, family pressures, and an increasingly visible battle with anxiety, Brandi has often worn her heart on her sleeve, even when that heart was aching. In a podcast episode, just a week before the incident, she opened up about feeling off lately, citing fatigue, unexplained aches, and a sense that her body was sending warning signals. "I'm not 25 anymore," she joked, "but lately, I feel like my body is waving a red flag and I'm just ignoring it." Now, fans are taking to social media to piece together clues from recent interviews, tweets, and Instagram posts, trying to determine whether Brandi had been subtly crying for help all along. From fame to fragility, Brandi's rise to fame was meteoric. From model to reality TV firecracker, she capitalized on her sharp wit and unfiltered honesty. But the spotlight can be a double-edged sword. "She's always been tough," says a longtime friend. But that doesn't mean she's invincible. Brandi pushes through everything with this "I'm fine" attitude. But sometimes the strongest people are the ones who break in private. And break she may have. Insiders say Brandi had been working tirelessly on multiple projects, recording new podcast episodes, filming a rumored new reality series, and even writing a potential follow-up to her best-selling memoir, Drinking and Tweeting. Add that to personal drama, custody schedules, and keeping up a public persona that fans have come to expect, and you've got a perfect storm. She doesn't sleep much. She worries about what people say online. She's constantly in go mode, says a former co-star. It's not surprising her body said enough.